Welcome back. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin, completing another successful human flight to the edge of space yesterday, carrying 4 private astronauts some 66 miles above Earth on a ride that lasted just over 10 minutes. I spoke this morning with the 2 paying passengers on board that New Shepard capsule, Planet co-founder Chris Bosshausen and Metadata co-founder Glenn DeVries.
Honestly, the best part of the trip was just the top of the arc that we flew, and we had a ton of time to look out the window, and I thought I was mentally prepared for what it would feel like to see Earth from up there, and it was different and better than anything I expected.
Yeah, I think as an old-time rocket guy, I just loved hearing that rocket motor turn on, but even better was when it turned off, and then I knew we were in space, and it was such a good feeling.
Their crewmates, Blue Origin VP Audrey Powers and William Shatner, the actor best known as Captain Kirk on the original Star Trek series, who at 90 became the oldest person ever to travel to space.
We went to space with somebody who played Captain Kirk, which was really cool and important because we were talking actually with Bill a lot. Like, it means a lot to people to see this iconic character for science fiction actually go through like science fact of now people being able to go to space thanks to Blue. But actually what we did is we flew with our friend Bill. Like, we actually developed some really nice bonds as a crew, and he's just a lovely person. And to get to see him experience this at age 90 was really a special moment.
Now, I also asked what Jeff Bezos, who drove the crew to the launch pad yesterday, he was the first on the ground opening the hatch to greet them upon their parachute return in the West Texas desert after the trip, said to them through the process.
He had his flight suit on, so we actually thought he was going to sneak in and take off with us.
We thought that too.
Yeah, so that was a little bit of a surprise. But no, he said to us when we met him afterwards, he said that he felt more moved by our flight than his own, because he said that this was proof to him that the journey was beginning. Blue Origin's goal, I believe, is to build up a highway in space, a road for future activities for the human race. And to see other people flying on his road, I think was very deeply moving to him. It was something he's been moving towards for years, so it was pretty cool to hear that.
And then, of course, just the experience leading up to yesterday's space flight. I mean, what was it like to work with Blue Origin? I mean, the company has in recent weeks, it's come under a bit of fire from both former and current employees about workplace culture, concerns about safety. Did that give you any kind of pause?
Not at all, no.
We had an amazing couple of days. Actually, in the astronauts who I've gotten to meet, been lucky enough to talk to, a lot of them talk about the fact you spend a lot of time training for every unit of time that you're actually in space. We did the same, and as I was saying before, the training was fantastic. We had a great time together. We learned a ton, and Blue Origin has done everything. You actually all got to see it in terms of some of the holds during the launch process and the day that we scrubbed the flight to make sure that this is an incredibly safe experience. So we were in terrific hands, but we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and of course, both of you were paying passengers on board this mission. How much did you pay for your tickets?
Whatever it was worth it.
Yeah, it was expensive, but I'm going to be honest. I think in the future, the prices are going to come down. I mean, we should all be able to fly very soon. I think 2021 is an amazing year where there's been, I think, 5 human civilian space flights. It's the dawn of a new era, and I think it's really exciting that you all get to fly.
Yeah, to be able to pay and fuel this industry that is starting is actually a privilege. You know, we want this something accessible to everybody.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.